US President Donald Trump, the commander-in-chief of the largest economy and a superpower, is acting as the world's trader-in-chief. His real estate mindset is visible in his controversial development plans, and the businessman in him can't seem to move beyond deal-making, economics notwithstanding.
The U.S. will take over the Gaza Strip, and we will do a job with it too.
In February 2025, US President Donald Trump proposed a controversial plan for the US to assume control over Gaza and transform it into a global resort destination, dubbing it as the Riviera of the Middle East. He suggested resettling over 2 million Palestinians and establishing US ownership on the contested territory. Trump's vision, if you can call it that, resulted in a production house creating an AI video of what the Gaza Riviera could look like. Trump liked it so much that he even reposted it on his social media, receiving a major backlash. This wasn't the first time President Trump approached international affairs with a developer's mindset. His previous interests included acquiring Greenland.
I also have a message tonight for the incredible people of Greenland. We strongly support your right to determine your own future. And if you choose, we welcome you into the United States of America. We need Greenland for national security and even international security, and we're working with everybody involved to try and get it. But we need it really for international world security, and I think we're going to get it. One way or the other, we're going to get it.
Then, Trump suggested the integration of Canada as the 51st state of the United States of America. Justin Trudeau was soon replaced by Mark Carney as the Canadian Prime Minister, who decided on a visit to the White House.
I don't know, he's coming to see me. I'm not sure what he wants to see me about, but I guess he wants to make a deal.
Eventually, Mark Carney told Donald Trump in no uncertain words that Canada is not for sale.
There are some places that are never for sale.
That's true.
We're sitting in one right now, Buckingham Palace that you visited as well.
That's true.
And having met with the owners of Canada over the course of the campaign last several months, it's not for sale, won't be for sale ever.
But the real estate mogul in Trump is unrelenting.
I'm a real estate developer at heart. When you get rid of that artificially drawn line, somebody drew that line many years ago with like a ruler, just a straight line right across the top of the country. When you look at that beautiful formation when it's together, I'm a very artistic person, but when I looked at that beauty, I said that's the way it was meant to be.
All this transpired even as Trump unilaterally decided to rename the Gulf of Mexico as Gulf of America and wanted to take control of the Panama Canal.
The Panama Canal, which has foolishly been given to the country of Panama after the United States. The United States, think of this, spent more money than ever spent on a project before and lost 38,000 lives in the building of the Panama Canal. We have been treated very badly from this foolish gift that should have never been made, and Panama's promise to us has been broken. The purpose of our deal and the spirit of our treaty has been totally violated. American ships are being severely overcharged and not treated fairly in any way, shape, or form, and that includes the United States Navy. And above all, China is operating the Panama Canal, and we didn't give it to China, we gave it to Panama, and we're taking it back.
Trump's deal-making reflects in his policy-making too. He says tariff is his fifth favorite word after God, family, relationships, and love.
And because of a thing called tariffs, as I say, the most beautiful word in the dictionary, after love, God, relationship.
This came days after Donald Trump upended the known world order by slapping hefty tariffs on practically every country in the world, including islands inhabited only by penguins. And then came a 90-day negotiation pause. The real estate mogul, the trader-in-chief, then wanted to take credit for brokering peace between India and Pakistan.
We helped a lot, and we helped also with trade. I said, come on, we're going to do a lot of trade with you guys. Let's stop it. Let's stop it. If you stop it, we're doing trade. If you don't stop it, we're not going to do any trade. People have never really used trade the way I used it, that I can tell you. And all of a sudden they said, I think we're going to stop. Just days ago, my administration successfully brokered a historic ceasefire to stop the escalating violence between India and Pakistan.
But Donald Trump's remarks have often been distant from facts, and his hyperboles have defined his presidencies.
They've been fighting for a long time. You know, they've been fighting for many, many decades and centuries, actually, if you really think about it. No, I just hope it ends very quickly.
And a deal with Pakistan will yield him more debt than profits, as the Asian terrorist harboring nation has been a failed economy for years.
As far as trade is concerned, Pakistan has a total exports of only about $30 billion and an import bill of $56 billion per annum. That was in the previous financial year. So even if you hold out the carrot of increased trade, Pakistan, you know, apart from textiles and clothing and perhaps leather and a few other items, it is not a major exporter. So even if you hold out this carrot, this reward that, you know, we will give you more trade, it is not going to take place.
If they have to play the role at any point of a mediator, or if they have to at least broker any sort of back channel talks, it makes sense that, you know, when it comes to press statements, these words are measured.
I think their history has been to try to be a little bit of a, I would say, fair broker between the two parties. And even now, I think their intent to wade into a conflict which would escalate right now seems to be low.
With Pakistan exporting just $5 billion worth of textiles, garments and leather items to the US, what deal is Donald Trump really betting on? And Pakistan has neither the money, the capacity, the capability or the political will to think business. The trader-in-chief Donald Trump should be read in on Pakistan's inability to deliver.